Never, ever, 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 ever quit because of somebody. Never quit because of your parents, never quit because of your spouse, never quit because of your friends, never quit because of your children, never quit because of public opinion. Never ever quit because of another person. I see people often say, I'm going to quit this, I'm going to quit that because of that person. I do not like what that person did, and that person advised me to quit. Never quit anything in life because of another person. Because when regret comes after you've quit, how are you going to blame that person? And even if you blame that person, the person doesn't have to live with it. You have to live with it. Every decision you make, whether it's to go, to come, to continue, or to quit, has to be a decision made by you. So many of us get influenced by other people, and let's be honest, we all get influenced by somebody, whether for educational purposes, whether for social purposes, whether it's in a church setting, whether it's in a family setting, in a public setting, in a social setting. We get influenced by different people. Like we start losing weight because somebody else is losing weight. We become gluten free because it's a trend. We stop eating protein because we saw someone else stop eating protein. We are now on a fish only diet because we saw someone saying that that's the best thing in the world to do. We are all influenced by something. But it changes a bit when you have to talk about your vision, your mission, your dreams in life, the stuff that you want to do, the stuff that you need to do, the stuff that propels you to the next level, the stuff that affects your income, the stuff that affects your psychology, the stuff that affects your health, the stuff that affects you as a person, the stuff that can affect your future. You cannot and you should not, well, you can, but you should not let somebody else influence you to quitting. If you quit, quit on your own terms. Quit because you wanted to quit. Quit because you said, it's enough. I don't want this anymore. Because it's no longer my passion, it's no longer my dream. But if it's your dream and it's your passion, why are you quitting because somebody else said something? Why are you quitting because the economy is bad? And hey, listen, the economy is bad right now. The price of petrol just went up again today in South Africa. So I can tell, and what, it went up 2 or 3 weeks ago and it went up again today. So I can tell you that it is biting, it is pinching. At this point, we are all contemplating our life choices. Like leisure things like, pizza and stuff, we're considering. Next time the kids said they want it, we're like, how much is that pizza again? Maybe we shouldn't have it this month. Maybe we should skip a month. We are all considering our life choices because of the economy. The holiday we wanted to take, maybe we're considering not taking it again. Maybe we're considering downgrading. Maybe we're considering just going. But if you are going to not do something, make sure you have evaluated it completely from your perspective, not seeing it through someone else's lenses, from your lens. Sometimes I see women who want to do a business and they say, my husband said I shouldn't do the business. And because of that, they quit. They stay homemakers or housewives, like some people call it. They become stay at home moms because their husband said they must do that. And that time, maybe they had a fantastic idea. And in this economy, we all need to be pulling our weight. But at the same time, you're saying somebody says you should not do it, and that person is busy having high blood pressure because you are listening to them saying they should not, that you should not do it, and then you are not doing it. And they didn't even give you a valid reason that you should not do it apart from stay at home and look after the kids. So I tell people, sometimes people say to me, yeah, but maybe you should talk it out with XYZ and whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Let's discuss it. Let's see what's what. I don't mind talking it out, but the ultimate decision is going to be mine. It's not going to be yours. It is going to be mine because I have to live with the failure or success of it. And I want you to always remember that whatever decision you make, you will live with a consequence, failure or success. That's what those are usually. There's like almost no in between. It's either something is going to fail or something is going to succeed ultimately. And the question then becomes, you are the one that is going to live with it. Are you going to be blaming somebody else for that? You're going, if you if it's successful, are you going to give them all of the credit and take yourself out of it? Let's say it's a money thing and it's highly successful. Are you going to carry out the money and go give them and say, well, it was you made me do it, so here's all the profit, here's all the success, take it and go? You wouldn't do that. You keep it to yourself. You keep it for yourself. So whenever you're going to make a decision, whatever it is, just don't quit. Yes, it can work in a good way. It can work in a good way when you listen to people and all of that. But I see too many people quitting because of what other people said. And it is really, really infuriating. You see someone quitting their dream. Maybe you want to go, you want to travel somewhere and explore, and you are not doing it because somebody else said. And somebody puts all kinds of ideas in your head, and then you convince yourself that you're not worth doing that, or you cannot do that, or you should not do that. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I can do that, I want to do that, and I am going to do that. That is what you should be telling yourself. And if you decide that you want to quit, by all means say to yourself, I decided to quit it because I was done with it. I completed that phase of my life and I am quitting this. But never ever quit because of somebody else. Nobody in this world is worth you quitting your dream for them. Nobody in this world is worth you quitting your ambitions for them. Nobody in this world is worth you quitting your potential for them. All right. So never quit at the behest or in the opinion of somebody else. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers and bye. Don't quit.